Hi guys, I'm Miss Michelle and this is my friend Miss Caitlin. I'm so glad that you're here today. If you're excited to be here, let me hear you say waka waka.
Waka waka.
That was fun, wasn't it? If you're excited to be here, let me hear you say zoom zoom.
Zoom zoom.
That was fun. All right, and if you are excited to be here, let me hear you say willy willy.
Willy, willy. Wow, you kids are great at making silly sounds. That's good because today we're in the Silly Sound Factory. We're going to be hearing and making all sorts of sounds that help us tell our Bible story.
Today's true Bible story is going to teach us that God always keeps his promises. That's our big idea for the day. Can you say it with me? God always keeps his promises.
It's true. God always keeps his promises. We know that because our memory verse from the Bible tells us so. The Lord is faithful and will keep all of his promises. Psalms 145:13. Let's do that together.
Sounds good. Here we go. The Lord is faithful and will keep all of his promises. Psalm 145:13.
Good job.
He's got a plan. Yes, he do.
He's got a plan for me. He's got a plan for me. He's got a really, really, really awesome plan for me. He's got a plan for me. He's got a plan for me. He's got a really, really, really awesome plan for me. That's what I know. Oh, that's what I know. That's what I know. Oh, that's what I know. Let's go. I know that I can trust him. Yeah. I know that I can trust him. Yeah. No matter what the season, yeah. His plans are for a reason. Yeah. I know they are good. I know they are best. The reason I know is because he said he's got a plan for me. He's got a plan for me. He's got a really, really, really awesome plan for me. He's got a plan for me. He's got a plan for me. He's got a really, really, really awesome plan for me. That's what I know. Oh, that's what I know. That's what I know. Oh, that's what I know. And when I'm feeling so sad, hey, when I am afraid, God will never leave me. No, 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 his love will never change. I know they are good. I know they are best. The reason I know is because I said he's got a plan for me. He's got a plan for me. He's got a really, really, really awesome plan for me. He's got a plan for me. He's got a plan for me. He's got a really, really, really awesome plan for me. He's got a plan for me. He's got a plan for me. He's got a really, really, really awesome plan for me. He's got a plan for me. He's got a plan for me. He's got a really, really, really awesome plan for me. That's what I know. Oh, that's what I know. That's what I know. Oh, that's what I know.
His love will never quit. His love will never run away. Even when I get upset, his love is still forgiving me. And it's all because his love isn't just a little bit. He loves me a whole lot, a whole lot, a whole lot, a whole lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a bet. He loves me a whole lot, a whole
1, 2, 3. Digs a hole right under me. Slowly I start sinking down until I'm sitting on the ground. Wow, nice job, guys. I think you're ready for the Bible story. Before we get started, though, I think we need to put on our pay attention glasses. Good job. Grab those listening ears and click them on. Make sure they're straight. Yours look good.
Yep.
And we're going to zip, lock, and button on 3. 1, 2, 3. Zip, lock, and button.
And now let's get our hearts ready by praying. God, we love you so much. Help us to pay attention and learn from you during our story today. Amen.
Amen. Has anyone ever told you that they were going to do something, but then they didn't do it? Maybe somebody said that they were going to take you to play at the park, but then they forgot.
Or maybe somebody said that they would share their ice cream with you, but then they ate it all.
What? Or maybe somebody said that you could pick the TV show to watch, and then they started playing their own show.
Unfortunately, everybody breaks their promises sometimes. Everyone except for God, that is.
That's right. God is different from people. If God says he's going to do something, he always does it. In today's true Bible story, we're going to learn that God always keeps his promises.
And here's the really fun part. We get to use these sound jars to tell the Bible story. When we open the jar, you have to be oh so quiet and listen for the sound that comes out.
When you hear the sound, you get to tell us what you think it is. Listen carefully, though, because one of the jars has a happy song in it. And if you hear the happy song, you get to jump up to your feet and do the happy dance with us.
If you're ready to hear today's true Bible story, give me a 2 big thumbs up. Great! Let's get our Bible out of the super duper Bible box. I need your help getting it out, though. We need to say our special Bible words together. Repeat these special words after me. It's true. It's true. The Bible is true.
It's true. It's true. The Bible is true. There it is. A long time ago, there was a man named Abram who loved God with his whole heart. One day, God said to Abram, "Leave your home and go to another land. I will show you how to get there."
Let's open up our first sound jar and see if we can figure out what sound is inside. Listen carefully.
It's the sound of footsteps. Let's make the sound of footsteps together. Lightly tap your feet on the floor with me. Good job.
Abram and his wife Sarah walked and walked and walked. They walked over hills, they walked through valleys, they walked through forests, and they walked through deserts. They walked all the way until they were at a place called Canaan. And then they stopped.
Let's open our second sound jar and see what happened next.
It's a crowd of people talking. Let's see if we can make the sound of a crowd talking. Let's say the word murmur over and over. Ready? Murmur, 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 murmur.
When Abram and Sarah got to Canaan, there was already a crowd of people living there. God said to Abram, "One day, many years from now, I will give this land to your family who will come after you."
Let's open our third sound jar and see if we can figure out what sound is inside.
It's the sound of crying. Can you make a crying sound with me? Oh.
Many years later, Abram was feeling very sad because he was getting old and he didn't have any children. So he prayed to God and said, "I still don't have any children. When I die, I won't have any family to give my things to."
Oh, let's open our fourth sound jar. Ready, guys? Okay.
is the sound of crickets at night. Can you make a cricket chirping sound with me?
Chirp, 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 chirp. God saw that Abram was sad about not having children. So he took Abram aside during the nighttime and said, "Look up at the sky. Count the stars if you can." Abram looked up at the stars. There wasn't just one star. There weren't just two stars. And there weren't only three stars. There were so many stars that Abram couldn't even count them all.
God said to Abram, "I will give you as many kids in your family as there are stars in the sky." Wow, that's a big family.
When Abram heard this, he fell face down on the ground. God said to him, "This is my promise to you. Your name will no longer be Abram. Instead, you will be called Abraham, because you will be the father of many nations, nations with great kings, and I will always be their God. My promise to you will last forever and ever."
Let's open our very last sound jar and see what's inside.
I'm excited.
Me too.
It's the happy dance music. Let's jump to our feet and do the happy dance. Ready? Stand up. I'm so happy that God always keeps his promises.
In our story for today, God promised to give Abraham two things. Does anyone remember what those two things were? God promised to give Abraham a new land to live in and a big family with lots of children.
Do you think God kept his promise to Abraham? God did keep his promise to Abraham. Many years later, God gave Abraham's family the land that he had promised, and they called it the Promised Land.
And even though Abraham was very old, God gave him a child too. Then that child had many more children, and those children had many more children, and those children had more children, and on until Abraham's family had as many children as there are stars in the sky.
And best of all, one day, long after Abraham had died, a special baby was born to Abraham's family. That baby was named Jesus.
Sometimes people don't keep their promises, but God is different from people. If God says he's going to do something, he always does it. God always keeps his promises.
You know what? That's our big idea for today. I think we should tell it to our parents when we see them, but maybe we should practice it first.
Yes.
Maybe we should practice telling Topher.
That's a good idea.
Let's see if we can find him. Uh-oh. It looks like Topher is asleep again, but we need to wake him up, guys. And when he wakes up, we can tell him God always keeps his promises.
On the count of three, let's all yell, "Topher the gopher, wake up, wake up." Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Topher the gopher, wake up, wake up.
Hey, what's the big idea?
God always keeps his promises.
Wow, that is a big idea. Thanks for telling me. Bye.
Let's wave to Topher, guys.
Let's say a prayer together and thank God for always keeping his promises. Dear God,
Dear God,
thank you for always keeping your promise.
thank you for always keeping your promises.
I believe that your word is true.
I believe that your word is true.
You are an awesome God.
You are an awesome God.
Amen.
Amen. It's time for our blessing now. Hold out your hands to receive it. Children, may you always trust that God will always keep his promises.